Hello everyone, this is Infinem here, and today we have the announcement of Commander Ahsoka Tano coming to the game. Well, we already knew that, but we have the kit reveal. Alright, I just want to get to this as soon as possible, and we have Legendary Master of Jarkai and Sheen from Attacker, who deals high damage to a single target. But let's look at this first. Tags: Galactic Republic, Scoundrel, new tag, unaligned force user. So by tags here, by synergy suggestions, they're giving us Jedi Master Kenobi, who we know is coming to the game, Padme, General Skywalker, and Grandmaster Yoda. They're also giving us a BAM team that she can slot in with Mando, with IG-11, Queel, and Armor. However, they also are adding this unaligned force user kind of thing in here, and we're going to have Rey, JTR, Scav Rey, who also have that, as well as Visasmar. So from the first perspective, you can tell that Ahsoka is pretty versatile. The one thing she doesn't have is a 501st stack to go along with Gas and go along with that team, so that's interesting as well. Let's dive into the kit and understand it. So basic. Oh, this Clash on Camino. I'm getting some nostalgia from this. Alright, deal special damage to the target enemy twice. If another Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally is present, Ahsoka gains advantage for 3 turns. So advantage is a mechanic that gives basically a guaranteed crit on her next ability, but maybe there's some extra synergy with advantage that we can see here. So special 1, Sheen, cooldown of 4. Zeta ability. Actually, I'm curious on seeing 2 Zetas. Okay, we have 2 Zetas on 2 special abilities. Ahsoka and target other Galactic Republic gain Sheen for 4 turns, evasion up for 2 turns. Ahsoka swaps turn meter, which is great under the Padme team because Padme doesn't gain any turn meter or allow any turn meter manipulation on her squad with them, and calls them to assist, dealing 20% more damage. Sheen form can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented, so you can do this for example, your Jedi Knight Anakin, who is the highest damage dealer on the Padme squad most frequently. And what does Sheen Form do? So let's see what this buff does. Whenever this unit evades or attacks out of turn, so the Padme team has a lot of mass assist, for example, Commander Ahsoka Tano's Force Sleep cooldown is reduced by 1, and damage is increased by 50% until the next time it's used. Okay, so cooldown of 8, Force Sleep, and we had the deletion of this Stormtrooper. He got wrecked. Alright, let's see. The first time Force Sleep is used, each encounter instantly defeat target enemy, and each light side ally gains 35% TM. So this part is not applicable to the Padme squad as we were talking about earlier, but it does apply over to the multi uses that she has under either the Jedi squad, not Jedi squads, but a Galactic Republic squad without Padme, or the Mandalorian squad, or even that Force aligned users that they created as a new tag. So Force Sleep on raid bosses, call out all other Galactic Republic allies to assist. Well, this is really nice on the Rancor. Deal special damage to target enemy and gain critical damage up for 3 turns. Reduce this ability's cooldown by 4. Okay, if Commander Ahsoka Tano has Sheen, inflict Armor Shred as well. So this part for the Armor Shred, I'm guessing it starts to matter a little bit more if you actually don't instantly defeat the target enemy. And this ability starts on cooldown, and you're going to try to reduce this cooldown, so you're going to want to have that Sheen going on as long as possible, or as soon as possible. Work towards Force Sleep, and being able to use this ability as early as possible to kill someone. No leadership ability, but unique, on her own path. Ahsoka has 50% offense and crit damage. That's a lot. Like, with relics, that's a lot of damage. And if another light side unaligned force user, GR, or Scoundrel ally is present, she also has plus 50% health and defense, and shares all of these bonus with her light side allies. All of these, so the offense, the crit damage, the health, and the defense. So your Padme lead adds your health by 50%, extends the max health, and now you have Ahsoka adding into that unique as well, but you're also adding DPS to other squad that might need this. This Ahsoka kit is looking great because it really beefs up the stats of the characters she's with. We've seen incredibly successful uses out of, for example, Queel, and as well as Chupio, most commonly known, who just spreads his own stats according to the leaders, and this one, she grabs her own stats. R2 also does that in Number Crunch. She's going to grab her own stats and be able to provide some extra stuff over for the team. That's amazing, and it's not even a Zeta. If there are currently fewer allies than enemies, okay, so if you're undersizing, The bonuses to offense, critical damage, health, and defense are increased by 10% for each Galactic Republic or Scoundrel ally. So if you are going into an underside situation, you have all of these bonuses. So say you go 4 to 5, and at the start of the battle, before you start killing people, you will still have some extra bonuses, so you can make sure that you try to even out the field a little bit. So that's absolutely amazing. So not a solo character if you were to use her in GAC, but if you use her with someone else, she's going to beef up the stats of that other character as well, because she really needs one of these to be present. You could even put just armor in here or something. So, but as long as they're alive, make sure that they don't die too. That's a very interesting kit. So let's go over to the developer insights as well. I'm kind of curious. I just want to zigzag my way through this. Of course, she's going to be unlocked through the new Conquest game mode. So, and they were trying to base her off the Season 7, of course. So Padme's Courage buff combined with Ahsoka's basic is very effective in GOTB. Okay, that's great. Makes the Padme team a little bit better. Using Sheen on a guarded Quill to swap turn meter will allow him to take an extra turn and triggers Chewie's assist. Okay, so they have some suggestions here on what you might want to use. GK and agility tanks under GL Ray will dodge attacks frequently. Commander Ahsoka Tano can deal a lot of damage. Bam is a solid scoundrel. There's no way for it at the moment. There's no way to force sleep to start off cooldown. Maybe Jedi Master Kenobi has something in there with reducing cooldowns. That might be interesting. And aligned Force users are characters that use the Force that don't identify as Jedi or Sith. So you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren as well as GL Ray with these stacks, Commander Luke. Very interesting characters indeed, and they're getting all of these tags, and you might be able to make some interesting synergies out of these. So Commander Ahsoka Tano has been added to the hero list for territory battles for Republic Offensive, which allows her basic to hit 4 times by droid battalion. Okay. I think this is going to be a really fun kit to use, and honestly, she's looking great. She's looking amazing. Beefs up the Galactic Republic squad, and I think if you want to get over to 4 million GP, if you aren't yet, and try to beat this next conquest, this is going to be extremely worthwhile. Commander Ahsoka Tano is looking amazing.